Hello. This is Thursday, January 5th, 2023. The sun just came up a few minutes ago around this area of Kentucky. The temperature today is going to go up to about 50. Overnight it was down in the 30s. Right now it's about 33, feeling like 27. So we're probably back into those chilly days that identify us as being in the winter months. Don't forget about the mask. In your area, if the COVID positivity rate is above 5%, it's recommended by the CDC that you wear a mask if you're going to go out being around people. And right now, well, let me make a clarification here. We know in December that Dr. Anthony Fauci retired, and his name is often accompanied with comments from the CDC. But actually, Dr. Fauci was in charge of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases. And that was a non-political position for which he served in that capacity for many years. So, Dr. Fauci has officially retired from that particular set of duties. So, Dr. Fauci, to you, enjoy. So, presently, there is a COVID-19 Omicron variant wave going on across the United States. So again, it is cautionary for you to use the mask to help stop transmission of that contagious disease variant of Omicron, which is a variant of COVID-19. This is a sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker. If you're watching on Facebook, WhatsApp, or Instagram, don't forget in the boxes below to like, comment, and share. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, Google affiliate, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, the Sideshow, I'm offering a coffee cup, 11-ounce ceramic with the Sideshow logo on it for $15 plus shipping and handling. A lot of you may have raised your eyebrows, but for several months I offered it at a premium price of $8, and I was going to handle the shipping and the handling of it. But that time has passed. We're into a new year, 2023. So call it like it is. That's the present price, $15 plus shipping and handling. You can pay me via Cash App to my Cash App handle or name. $ TR Parker, Parker 1, all caps. And I will see that you get your cup. If you notice, there is a map of the world behind me. Anywhere in the world that you happen to be, I will see that you get your cup. Place your order. In Kentucky, yesterday, Northern Kentucky, specifically Covington, President Joe Biden graced us with his presence and gave a speech. Northern Kentucky has a bridge. If you notice, the president does have an infrastructure program. So his speech to the public in attendance at that time was about the impacts of the bipartisan infrastructure law. So, I would say Kentucky warmly received him. Governor Andy Beshear was present along with other political dignitaries or political persons in positions of note. Today, Thursday, January 5th, 2023. Yesterday, some people referred to Wednesday as Hump Day, maybe because it comes right in the middle of the week. But I thought this early in January of 2023, and also being the winter months, I would just lay into a discussion that seems to permeate a lot of our lives. And that has to do with sex. Yes, sex, 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 sex. S-E-X, sex. Are men obsessed with it? Women not want it? Or women and men on equal desire levels? What exactly is going on with sex? Am I a fiend because I like women, because I like sex, because I enjoy sex, that I think sex is important? Is it overreacting to think about sex more than one time a day or several times a day and so forth and so on? Do women have the same interest as men? Does one dominate the other? Sex, 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 sex. How much is enough? How much is too much? Can you get enough? Sex. So, this little bit of information is predicated not so much on whether or not you are married or single, or just two factors, men and women. So here we go. I have several questions which I have took the opportunity to secure some answers about. And the first one is, how often a day do men think about sex? The selfish gen may demand that we reproduce, but 8,000 thoughts a day on sex is surely excessive. But then again, the average ejaculate contains around 300 million sperm, which seems even more excessive. Next question. How often do normal men want sex? Although the average appears to be a few times a week, there's no one right amount of sex that men need. Drum roll. Instead, the one constant is his emotional need to feel that you desire him. Next question. Is it normal to think about sex every day? Is that normal? It's normal to think about sex often or only once in a while. As we go through puberty, that's what we call the terrible teens. Hormones affect our bodies and emotions in new ways. This makes us curious about sex and more likely to have sexual thoughts and feelings. And here we get into the differences. Next question. How often do girls need sex? While 75% of women said they want sex more than 3 times a week, some of us may be surprised at that. 13% crave it more than 6 times over the week. Nearly 70% of the participants said they reach orgasm during every sexual encounter. Next question. How important is sex to a man in a relationship? For many, sex is a very important act between two committed people. And just like most women, men find sexual intimacy to be most satisfying within a committed relationship. One reason is that long-term partners know how to please one another better than strangers do. So, just a few questions, a few views for your enlightenment. If you feel beat up upon because you have an interest in sex, maybe that will help settle some of those questions that are moving around in your mind. This is The Sideshow. I'm Theodore Parker. That's it. Hashtag.